Hello all, welcome to Shaving with Peg Leg. Another Sunday, or excuse me. Yeah, when you're retired you don't know what day it is and you really don't care. Alright, another Wednesday head shave. Sorry about that. Alright, thank you to all my subscribers for showing up. Thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. It's just a click, it's free, and thank you. Alright. Yes, I have my giveaway going on. A lot of you guys have entered. I appreciate that. More the merrier. I know you guys that have already entered are like, don't say that. Fewer the better my chances of winning, but that's okay. I'm doing one every 100 subscribers, so a lot of you will win eventually. Sorry, I had to clean my glasses. I got water on them. There we go. I can see again. And I'm looking in the right spot for a change. How about that? All right. The Schick Hydro Sensitive. A 5-bladed monster with some kind of flippin' strip after it. Lubrication, sensitive cream, whatever the hell that is. And Pacific Shaving Company Caffeinated Shave Cream. It's got caffeine in it and peppermint, which is why I'm going with this for an aftershave, because peppermint and menthol go together like hand in the glove, foot in the sock, or foot up teenager's ass. They all go together. No, I don't have any teenagers anymore, but I had 3 at one time. Not all at one time, but I have had 3 teenagers. And there are boot marks on asses out there, yes. I'll go ahead and turn the fan a little bit so we don't dry everything out. And the brush today is a Osage Badger. I believe it's 22 millimeter. It's just $10 cheapie off of eBay. $10 with shipping. Shipping included. $10 plus tax and shipping included. But it's a nice little Badger brush. This handle, when it gets wet and soapy, is slipperier than snot. So try not to get it wet and soapy. That's probably a lot of soap. But here we go. No pre-shave today, because I didn't want to. I usually use a big brush on my huge dome. I'm using a small one today just because I like this brush, but I haven't used it in a little while. But I do like it, and that peppermint is coming through. It's been hotter than hell out, so I don't mind a little menthol. Even though I'm not a huge menthol fan, I can take some peppermint and then some menthol afterwards. We'll be good. Give it a good soak in. Let's blossom this up. Bloom it. Alright, I want to appreciate all you for entering the giveaway. I'm not going to comment on everybody entering, but I will say thank you for watching and being a subscriber. I appreciate it. Like I said, the giveaway one, I'm not going to comment on all those entries, but I do appreciate you being here. I do appreciate you watching, and I thank you. So I did it verbally instead of written. And I noticed a couple of people have commented on other videos saying that they recently found my channel, excuse me, and they appreciate my content. And I appreciate you being here too. Alright, 5-bladed monster from Schick, the Hydro. Here we go. Just for dome shave. I don't use these on my face. These are just for dome shaves, just in case you don't want to fork up $84 for a leaf. I will I don't know if I'll do it next dome shave or within the next 3 or so. I am going to try that core one blade razor for a head shave. I will, because it has a pivoting head, which I like for a dome shave. So we will give that a spin around the dome. But anyways, oh, I was going to tell you something, guys, something. When I did my face shave, and I sidetracked myself by talking about something else. When I couldn't remember who I was telling it to, but I think I've told this story here before, but I keep laughing about it because it's funny, and I keep telling people about it, and they think it's funny too. Back when I still had one leg, real leg, I was going into Walmart one day, and there was this guy. He had just gotten on those scooters that they have for handicapped people. He had just gotten on it, and he hits the lever to get going, and it won't move. Now meanwhile, when I walked to the doors, I saw the kid ride in on it and get off, and the guy got on. All right, this guy had to weigh 550 to 600 pounds. He was huge. He made me look tiny, and I'm not exactly small. Okay, you can tell that by the camera angle. I'm not a small person. Okay, but he made me look small. He was flipping huge. His fat rolls had fat rolls. Okay, he was big, and he hits the go lever on it. They're little paddle levers. You got handlebars and then paddle lever. You push it forward, it goes forward, and then there's the one sticking out towards you. You press that down, you go backwards. Okay, I use them. Got no legs. It's easier. He hits it, doesn't move. You can hear the motor go, and it doesn't move. So he stops, he tries it again. Won't move. And he tells the kid, this thing's broken. The kid's like, I just drove it up here. He's like, it's broken. And I looked at the guy and I said, it's not broken. I said, you're exceeding its weight limit. They're only rated for a certain amount of weight, and you're well over that. He looked at me and he's like, you fat, you tell me I'm overweight, blah, blah, blah. I said, I don't have to tell you you're overweight. If you don't know, you're damn blind and stupid. And I just continued walking into the store. But it's, dude, it's like elevators. If you weigh 3,000 pounds and get on an elevator and it drops to the basement, don't blame the elevator. You exceeded its weight limit. Like I said, I'm not small, but at least I know that I've got a limit too, you know? It's broken. No, it ain't broken. You're too fat. I've always had a big mouth. Always. But you know what? Some people need to hear the truth. Maybe that inspired him to go home and lose weight. But I doubt it. He probably just went home and pulled a chair up to the refrigerator and started eating. Across the green. So anyways, I saw a couple comments of people saying they appreciate my channel and my content because I show stuff that regular Joe shaver, regular average shaver would actually buy. And guys, that was the premise behind my channel. That was why I started it. When I first started watching shaving videos, they were all about, it seemed like it was a competition for who had the most expensive razor. I watched all the new content that came out, and everybody was trying up. One guy had an $85 razor. Oh, the next guy has a $165 razor. Oh, the next guy has a $235 razor. Oh, the next guy has a $415 razor. It's like, who the hell's buying these things? I mean, I know there's somebody out there buying them because otherwise they wouldn't make it if they didn't think anybody would buy it. But it's just like, really? Because I bet there's more people like you guys that watch me that because I do bargain stuff not necessarily cheap, but I do a lot of bargain stuff. Yeah, I'll spend a little bit on soaps because what I'm doing right now, going through the list at the razor company. I'm going to spend a little bit on soaps, but soaps, like I keep saying, find the razor you enjoy, you like using. It gives you a good shave. Find the blade that gives you a good shave with that razor. Stick to that blade. Stick to that razor. Put your money into soaps where you can experience different soap bases, different scents, different slicknesses, different lathers. That's where you should put your money. That's what you should be spending your money on. Not all kinds of gear. So anyways, that was the reason I started my channel. It's like, and the thing that came out when I started my channel was, like, there was like 4 channels, and they all had this, I call them the Tomiyaka Yakaguchi. That's what I call. That's not even close to the name. It's the razor. I don't even remember the name. It's made in Portugal. They're named after Japanese swordsmiths, guys who used to make the samurai swords. They're named after the famous Japanese swordsmiths, the razor line. And not only does the base plate, they're adjustable, not only does the base plate go up and down, the safety bar moves in and out to adjust the shave. Now you know the one I'm talking about. They're like $400+. Okay, there was like 4 guys that had them. 2 admitted that they were sent the razors to test them. They did not say if they were allowed to keep them or if they had to send them back after they tested them. 2 just said, hey, look what I got. This is a $400+ razor. Look what I got. Ha ha, you can't afford one. That was their attitude. And I was like, that's wrong. There's something wrong here. Because most people will not spend that kind of money on a razor. I don't care if it's made out of gold. Most people will not spend that much money on a razor. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I don't think most people would spend that much money on a razor. Oh, too much. This stuff is real loose. Be careful when you open the top. Like I said, I started this. I did my up to $30. I did the under 10s, 10 to 15 bucks. I did it in $5 increments, all the way up to 25 to 30, because I figure that most people won't spend more than $30 to get into wet shaving, or to get into DE shaving. I keep saying wet shaving. I've been corrupted by the community. It's DE shaving, because these are wet shavers too. So most people won't spend more than 30 bucks for a razor. That's why I do what I do. After I'm done with that series, I will be buying whatever strikes my fancy that I can afford. But it won't be some $400 monstrosity made in Portugal where the numbers are so small on the adjustment dial, you need a microscope to see them. Yeah. You can keep your Yamaguchis. I don't care. But I mean, it was like, look what I got, haha. Well, they were sent this for testing. All right, they were sent it. They didn't have to buy it, but they never said they would return it or if they could buy it at a reduced price, because after all, after they use it, it will be used, so you'd be able to buy it at a reduced price. But they never said anything like that. They just said, haha, look what I got. Oh, sorry. I'm yakking. I'm supposed to be going this way. I don't think, I mean, there probably is a lot more people. There is, I know there is. I shouldn't say probably, but I know there is. There's a lot more people buying $185 razors than that $400 razor. And I'm still not one of them. I might spend $100 on a razor. I don't know. I'll look for it used first. Somebody bought it, didn't like it, or just wants to move on so they can buy something else. I'll look at that. See if I can buy it used. Or if there's something in the used listings that might pique my interest, I might. But my problem is, every time I'm ready to pull a trigger on something like that, I think, is that really going to shave me any better than several of the $30 razors or some of my vintage ones that I've got? Is it really going to shave me that? It may shave me a little better, but is it going to shave me that much better for the price? And I talk myself out of it because it just doesn't make sense. I realize they're heirloom pieces, but you know what? I can go on eBay or Etsy and spend $30 on a vintage Gillette, and that's an heirloom piece because a lot of those are still in really, really good shape and don't show a lot of wear, and they're 70, 80 years old, 50 to 80 years old, whatever. Some of them are close to 100, and they're in really good shape. Tell me that's not an heirloom piece. And I like buying those razors because I always think, if you could talk and tell me the stories of what you've seen, that would be awesome. Of course, it'll never happen. Super slick, all over. And I don't even need more soap. I'm going to, because it's in the brush, but I'm super slick all over. I don't really need anymore. Yeah, I'm going to do a fourth pass today. How about that? We'll do a fourth pass. It's my dome and I can do what I want to. I'm going to do another one against the grain. Hey guys, if you want to do a fourth pass when you're shaving, do a fourth pass. You want to do a fifth pass, do a fifth pass. Do whatever you need to do to the point where it's going to give you irritation and stop before you get the irritation. But you can do whatever you want. There's no set rule that says you only have to do 2 passes, or you only have to do 1 pass, or 3 passes. You can do 4 if you want to do 4. You could do 5 if you want to. You can sit here and use a whole damn tub of soap shaving your face or your head if you want to. Up to you. It's your shave. Do it as IMCDB says, do it your way. It's your shave. Do it your way. Yeah, but that's the reason I do what I do. Is it's like, when your first experience with shaving videos is all mostly $400 plus razors, and guys bragging about having them, it's like, well, did they send them to you to test and you got to send them back, or did you buy it? Because none of them actually said, I bought this. They just said, look what I have. I'm testing this. Well, when they said they're testing it, I'm assuming it was sent to them. Or I've got this to try. It means it's not theirs, somebody else gave it to them. Alright, now we're going to hit the trouble spots. This Schick Hydro is set up for sensitive skin. It does not give a really close shave. It will give a close shave, but not a really close shave. Like I said, a lot of you guys won't spend the money on a leaf. It's too much for you. Maybe your budget doesn't allow it. Maybe you just don't spend that kind of money. That's perfectly fine. If you want to use a cartridge into your head shaver, go for it. Enjoy. At least until I get a chance. I could have done it today, but I didn't want to do the one blade back-to-back videos. I'm hoping that provides a good head shape. I don't see why it shouldn't. It's got a pivoting head, and it gave me a great face shape. So I don't see why it wouldn't be a good head shaver. Hey, J-Mac, why don't you shave your head with it and let's see if it's a good head shaver. Bald would be good on you, brother. John Bonham, Cape Cod wet shaving. He posted on Instagram a picture of him and his teenage son. His son was going to prom with his girlfriend on a date, and he took a picture next to his son who's dressed for prom. And I told him, I said, I hated taking pictures like that with my kids because I always want to know, how the hell did you get taller than me, and why did you steal my hair? And I still have that problem to this day. The only one of my kids that's not taller than me is my daughter. I still got slickness back here. I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a little more pressure than I normally do. It ain't gonna get it. All right, that's enough of that. No more shaving games. Oh, put that water on the peppermint on my head. Feels like a bunch of little fingers tapping on my skull. It's not bad. It's most of it will go away when my skin relaxes and the stubble pulls back into the skin. Most of it will. I'm going to use the alum because I always do, even though there's nothing there for it to. Oh no, it's just joking. It's cold and wet. That's all I feel. It's nothing. I usually don't with a cartridge, no matter how hard I press. It just not on my dome. All right. Basically, just using it because it's good for the skin. It's good for knocking down acne, but I wish it would knock down fucking mosquitoes. Excuse my French. Excuse me. I try not to swear. I really do try not to swear. Believe it or not. I'm not as bad as some guys. There's a couple of guys out there that they swear like drunken sailor truck drivers, so. I don't have a problem with it. I don't care. Because that's how I normally am. Which Hazel? And I try and calm myself because I'm in public with you guys. If you understand that. Osage Rub. Yes, liquid Vicks Vapor Rub. If you've never used this stuff, it really is. Go take a container of Vicks Vapor Rub, melt it down, and you got this. All right, Johnson & Johnson baby lotion, because I like to keep my dome as soft as my brain. You don't need a lot of that stuff. It goes a long way. All right, guys. the baby lotion took the Osage Rub off my hands, and when I wiped my face, it went right into my eyes. I said, hello, here I am. All right. Looks shaved pretty good, doesn't it? I mean, it ain't pretty because my head ain't pretty. I got all kinds of freaking marks up there. Them damn mosquitoes eat the hell out of me when I'm on the porch. They really do. I can't show the back of my neck because I have to sit down to shave. I did try standing up. I had everything set up so I could stand up and do a shave a couple weeks ago. I was all over the place. I felt like the freaking scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. I was wobbling all over the place. So I'm going back to sitting down. I still don't have enough balance to do that. Working on it, but just not there yet. All right, guys. I appreciate you showing up, watching an old fat guy shave his head. And I appreciate all you being here. I really do. I appreciate you entering the giveaway contest. And it's going to be fun. I like doing the contest. I like doing the giveaways. Let's push for 300 so I can do another one so you can take some more of my money. I don't care. I don't care. Take it all. I don't care. Let's push. We're gonna do that all the way up to 1,000. Every 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Let's push it all the way to 1,000. All right, guys. And let's not forget the affiliate link, because when that hits $25, I buy a gift card to the razor company and give it back to you guys. Okay? I put that up for grabs too. All right. Don't forget the affiliate link. Thank you all for being here. Without you, this doesn't happen. And enough of the babbling fat guy in the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys.